Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me on the channel. If this is your first time, hit that sub button so you can continue to get content like this whenever you want to. Oh man, hold on. I think we are going to pull off here so that we can swap bikes. Alright fam, we have swap bikes. There's Beyonce. Where's my buddy? He's gonna ride that. But here she is, the R9T. I believe this is a 2021 model R9T. But like I said, we're gonna swap it out. We're gonna take it easy. This is basically kind of my first initial impressions, thoughts on the R9T. He's had it for a little bit, and I've now just got the opportunity to take a ride on it. So we're gonna ride it. We're gonna take it easy, obviously, but we're gonna ride it, and we're gonna see how it feels. Obviously a lot different than mine. Ride height is a lot lower than mine, and this is a flat engine, so this is definitely going to behave differently than mine. But I do like it because it sits low like this, so I'm flat footing, makes me feel very comfortable. All right, let's give it a go. Kickstand up. Oh, I have to be in neutral. He says I have to be. Oh yeah. Yeah. So neutral is, first gear is hard to find on this bike. I cannot find first gear. What is going on? It is not like my first gear charge. Okay, there it goes. All right, we good. All right, so this bike is very low compared to mine, and it's, oh yeah, that twitchiness at the very first gear there. All right, brakes are good. Turn signal easy to reach. There are no indicators. There are no gear indicators on this bike, except for neutral. So as long as I don't see that green neutral come up, I should be okay. The suspension on this right now, I can tell, is much softer than my SP. But like I said, we're going to take it easy because the clearance on this bike is obviously a lot lower than mine, so we're going to not hit the curbs too hard. So immediately on this bike, I can tell that even though it's lower, the handlebars are lower, so I do feel myself kind of leaning kind of into a more sporty, aggressive feel. I wouldn't say it's like super aggressive, but it's more, I can tell the difference between the SP and this one right now. I don't mind it. The seat feels similar to the SP, but it almost feels a little hard because of maybe where I'm sitting on it. That gets it. Not too bad. The power comes on relatively gradually. It's not like a hit like the SP is. It's a gradual power that I'm feeling right now. Pretty good in the corners. Honestly, it's not like a super duper like track bike, so I do feel like it's okay. Like it kind of wants to lean, but it is a little bit harder to lean. Like right there, like I feel like the bike, and it just might be me too, I feel like the bike doesn't want to lean as willingly as my SP is. My SP is willing to lean. This thing, and it could be just me, it feels like it's not quite as willing. But like I said, I'm gonna ride it a little bit more. That's just my initial feel as I just get started on this bike. That's just my initial feel, but I do like it. Let me ride it a little bit more, and I'll come back with some more commentary here in just a little bit. Yeah. Oh my God, that upshift though. You know what I did notice though? That when I got on that, I can feel the heat from the exhaust climbing up my backside. That's a weird feeling. That is a kind of a weird feeling, and it's not terrible, but it's just like, oh, I don't feel that on the SP, because obviously the SP, the exhaust dumps out to the ground, right? So, but yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna ride it some more. Hold on. I mean, look at that view, fam. Look at this view. You do not get this view in the city. I'm just telling you. You don't get it. You just don't. It is rather light. I mean, when I'm flicking in like this, it's light. So, man, I want to say it's probably me. Maybe I'm a little afraid to lean it. I'm gonna say that it's me. I'm gonna blame myself, okay, on that initial feel of the lean. I'm gonna blame myself on that until I get a little bit more used to it. I'm gonna blame myself. Oh, so much traffic though, and we're about to get into some good stuff. Look at that. Look, just look at that. I'm gonna try to give them a little bit of space. Just a little bit of space. Let's give it some. Good night. Wow. That's crazy. They are crazy. See, this is where I'm a bit sketch on the lean, because I don't know how much lean I can give this thing. Yeah, I'm getting close. I'm getting close on the angle, man, on this thing. Oh yeah, she feels pretty good through here though. I ain't gonna lie. She does feel pretty good, but like I said, I'm not giving her too much angle, because I feel like I'm getting really close. I mean, she jumps into a different gear though. Man, this engine braking on this thing is gnarly. Yeah, it gets it. The power delivery is definitely very linear, meaning it's not gonna hit. It's like you're going, and by the time you know it, you're at speed. I mean, you look at that view, fam. Look at that view. That's amazing. That is just simply amazing. This bike is very capable of what you want it to do here in the mountains, of what normal riders would do here in the mountains. Like I said, I can feel myself, like the seat itself, it does hold me in pretty good. The back of the seat is a little bit more comfortable. As you get closer up here, you can see, if you get closer up here into this area here, then it becomes a little bit harder. But if I'm sitting like back on the seat, then it's rather plush. It's not too bad. Final thoughts on the R9T. Fun bike? Absolutely. Is it a bike that you can track with and it's gonna carve corners? No, I would not track with that bike. It's not a good, I don't think it's going to be a good track bike, to be honest with you, just because it's low. It doesn't have the clearance, and it's the engine on that is funky when you downshift, if you don't have it in the right RPMs. So it does act a bit weird and it's a bit funky. So I think that it might throw you off on the track. Again, take it with a grain of salt. I've never been on a track. I've never tracked a bike. Okay, I just take it with a grain of salt. Okay, what I'm saying, I'm just saying I don't believe that it's going to be a good track bike. Would I get one of those if I was in the market for a naked and I like BMW? I would get the R9T. I don't see it being for everybody, but that's just my thoughts, my opinions on it. I just don't think that would be for everybody. The everyday rider, I think that bike will will fit just fine too, though. Honestly, it's not going to be for everybody, but I think it'll fit just fine for the everyday rider. I don't have any qualms with it. That's it. That's just my first impressions. Okay, I rode it for like 15-20 minutes, so just take it what I'm saying with a grain of salt, obviously. And basically that's my final thoughts on the R9T. Great bike, I think. Well designed. If you're in the market, if you want it, go get it. It's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. Alright fam, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. I appreciate you guys coming along with me. If this is your first time watching any of my videos, I appreciate it. If you like the stuff that you see, hit that sub, share, and like my content. We'll see you guys here on the next one. Peace out.